And we're joined by Brian Rogers, running for a seat on City Council. A lot of candidates, Brian. What do you do to stand apart or get yourself noticed?
Well, I think the big issue right now is how many people want to see a change. I think I've seen, at least most people have seen, the same thing over and over again, and situations seem to get worse. For the past 2 terms, promises have been made, but no changes have actually been done. And the crime's gotten worse, the homelessness has gotten worse, and
Okay, so the council, working with other levels of government, has seen hundreds of people moved into housing. Isn't that accomplishing something?
It depends upon where you're going to put the housing. If all you're going to do is come in and develop a small chunk of land and turn it into a multi-million-dollar piece of land, how's that going to affect the housing everywhere else?
Okay, now I guess you're sort of leading into this high-rise housing we've seen cropping up. There's more on the way. You're not a big fan of the high-rise?
Not really. I think there are areas that Kelowna can spread out instead of spreading up. If you don't spread out, I would honestly believe that you're just going to create a municipality that stays the same but gets more and more expensive as development happens.
Right. I want to double back to the issue of crime in the downtown, and I think that there's some homelessness that's part of that. You were saying before the interview that you think that we're kind of enabling some of the people who are repeat offenders and this sort of thing?
Oh, absolutely. And as a security guard that has done the Leon Strip a few times, I just see the same people over and over again all the time. Well, how do we help them when we give them sites to do their drugs? We give them fresh needles. I mean, should we not be putting these people into rehab centers that can help them out? And they can either be helped out, or if they don't want to be, then maybe they need to be incarcerated for a while.
Some of these questions go beyond the sphere of what a city council can do, but I suppose they're working with their provincial partners, and you just want to see what more accountability. Do we want to see more people in jail, not this catch and release?
Well, the catch and release system obviously isn't working. We've been doing this now for how many years? And like I said, crime's just getting worse and worse. People, especially up in Rutland, are complaining about theft everywhere. Now, how do you make people accountable if you just let them walk away with what they've stolen and they get a slap on the wrist from the court system?
So, do you have any political experience you bring to it? I guess you're sort of, bringing a fresh approach, you would say?
I would hope so. I mean, I've been in this municipality, the city, in Rutland for 50 years now. So I hope I have a little bit of an idea of what's going on. I don't have all the answers, and any politician that says they do is a fool. I'm sorry to say.
Yeah.
But I mean, the only thing to wrap this up is what I heard absolutely nothing from our city council over the past 2 years when people lost their jobs, people lost their businesses through the pandemic, and they're going to this council is going to the same people now saying, we want our jobs back. I mean, maybe somebody needs to be fired and a few changes have to be made.
All right. Well, nice meeting, and best of luck in your campaign.
Thank you very much, Kent.
And thank you for watching Kelowna Now.